How's it going, guys? This is Roscoe from Thumb Culture. Welcome to episode 2 of the Thumb Culture Show. This week we take a look at the good, the bad and the ugly of all these remasters coming out. We have a nose at this week in gaming history and we rant about our piles of shame. Also, Sean and Stuart take on each other in FIFA 17 in this week's Versus episode. Enjoy! Let's rap for a sec. I mean, not actually rap, that would be terrible for everyone. What I mean is, I'm having a bit of an issue. There's a lot of games coming out in the next few weeks, right? This is the time of year where everything comes out all at once, and we have to decide where to put our hard-earned money in order to fulfill our enjoyment as gamers for the next few months before they all start coming out again in March. I'm looking at the list, right? We're in, mid-October right now, and there's been a nice bunch of games that's come out already. Filled up my LEGO Dimensions collection once again, that's always fantastic. FIFA 17 is keeping me occupied. PSVR is here. Although, not here. No, my launch PSVR is still in a truck somewhere in England. Can't talk about it. Just hurts. I'm looking at the list, right? I'm looking at the list of all the games that's coming out between now and, say, Christmas, right? And there's always a multitude of games that I want to play. Always. I go back to November 2011. That month was ridiculous for the amount of games that I wanted to play, okay? Skyrim. We had Sonic Generations. Minecraft came out that year. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Not a great game in the end, but finished that story and was always interesting to play. Super Mario 3D Land. That game was freaking awesome. Assassin's Creed Revelations, the ending of Ezio's story, had to be played. Need for Speed, The Run. Probably, in my opinion, the best Need for Speed has ever been. And I don't care what you say, because it's my opinion. Deal with it. Hashtag. I'm way too old to do that. Batman Arkham City, that game was incredible. I will never forget that game. ABBA, You Can Dance, on Wii. Just me. Anyway, the point is, that was a great month for games because there was a game that I wanted to play in almost every genre. And so my year of gaming was filled up in that single month. So why is it not happening this time around? This is what I'm curious about. I've got Rise of the Tomb Raider a year late because I'm a PS4 owner. Sorry about that, but it's freaking awesome. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, I've already played. I'm beaten, completed that, thanks very much. Do I really need Infinite Warfare now? I don't know. But the pre-order's in, so tough shit, Roscoe. I'm looking at the list, what have we got? Watch Dogs 2. Do you remember Watch Dogs? Do you remember that first trailer? That first trailer we ever saw of Watch Dogs? And we were like, whoa, mind blown. But, turned out, it sucked a great big dick. So Watch Dogs 2 comes out and it's a bit brighter, it's a bit more colourful. It's all fancy and there's lots more tech and there's lots more gizmos and you're in San Francisco, which gives nobody but Greg Miller a giant hard-on. And I saw the trailer and I was like, I'm not feeling it. Doesn't interest me at all. Once it's on PS Plus, I'll get you. In like 2023, I'm all over it. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, yes, I'm excited for this. I do like me a Pokemon game. I've never been any good at them, but for some reason, I just like them, okay? I just do. They're just fun little time wasters. I don't like Pokemon Go. I don't care what you say. I do not give a flying. Football Manager 2017 is coming out. Now, can't go wrong with that. I'm not much of a PC gamer. All I can really run on my laptop these days is Football Manager 2017. So, yes, I'll probably look into getting that. Something to do on my laptop that isn't freaking work. And then what? We've got one game. One game that I've waited to play for a few years now. And I'm very excited. Dishonored 2. I loved the first Dishonored. Like, you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I loved the first Dishonored. The first one was freaking awesome. I fell in love with that game completely, and I bought it again when it came out on the PS4, and I beat it again. I loved it that much. Dishonored 2. Love it. Very excited about that. I'm going grey. Out of everything that could be coming out, what is it? One game, really. But then you look to December, and we've got, what? Dead Rising 4. Who gives a f? We have Steep, that winter sports game from Ubisoft that they ended their conference on. Do you remember that? It was weird, wasn't it? That's coming out in December. Hooray! But then, The Last Guardian is coming out. It's actually going to be in your hands. You're actually going to be able to play this freaking game. Finally. Now that's exciting. Am I buzzing for it? No. I mean, it's been in production for what, 10 years now? Probably more. And yeah, all my excitement for it died and dissipated a while ago. But I like the idea of it. I think I'm going to play it. It'll be something to play over Christmas. Whilst I'm still waiting for my PSVR to actually arrive. I guess what I'm saying is, of all the big stuff that's coming out, I'm not hugely excited about anything but one game. And that never used to happen to me. I used to be excited about lots of games. Maybe I'm getting older now and I'm being more careful with money, he says, buying the entire LEGO Dimensions Wave 6 collection. But I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm growing up. Which is a terrifying thought, but I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I'm growing up in a weird kind of way. Growing up, yes, not necessarily in the idea of not buying Lego, but growing up in the more financial sense that I don't need to play every game. You just don't. You don't need to play every game. Find a game that works for you. What I'm very bad at is digital games. Especially digital gaming is the ruin of me because I'm buying at least one game a week at the moment that's coming out and I end up playing it a lot and I find games that I really love, things like Thumper, things like Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Oh, that game is good. You know, the Telltale games, you know, I end up buying the season pass immediately. You know, they're not hugely priced, so it doesn't feel like a big deal, but then you buy them all and suddenly it is, you know. What are you excited about? What are you excited about this November and December leading up to 2017? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to know, and I'll be curious as to see why you've chosen certain games. I didn't mention Final Fantasy 15, which personally I'm not excited about, but I know a ton of people are, so all good with me. And once it's out, enjoy it and love it forever. I really hope that that is the case because that's another game that's been in development forever and oh man, it's got to live up to some high expectations, so I hope it does. I'm not going to play it, but I do hope a lot of people do and enjoy it. Anyway, that's just a quick rant from me. I had nothing else to say, and I'm sure you're very glad of that. Until next time, friends, stay frosty. Stay frosty. I don't like that. I got to think of something else. Stay warm. No, that doesn't work either. No. Stay lukewarm. No, again, that doesn't... Be good. Look after yourself and each other. That doesn't work either.
The shitty game of the week. Let's do this. A man is trying to defeat my den. Let's go and kill this bastard. Oh yeah. Check me out. Nom noms, give me a kiss. No! I want a kiss. Yum 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 yum. Oh, I hit your head. Go get that wolf. Go get that wolf. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Nums. Oh, you stuck on a piece of wood. Oh! Let's brawl. Am I winning? Am I winning? I've won. Hunters are here to destroy Anaconda's den. Hunt the hunters. Come to eat you! God, I'm fucking noisy, aren't I? Ah, he's got a gun! Num nums. Oh yeah! No! Give me a kiss. Oh, and you really crap at cheesing, aren't you? No, you're mine! Okay, maybe not. I'm not doing anything. Oh, there we go. No! Oh, yeah! Look at that fishing rod, it's bent. Go teach them a lesson. How dare you pick up my babies? My baby anacondas. Can I go in the water? Oh, look at me swim. This isn't a shitty game at all. This is fantastic. Although it does look like I'm just pumping out bubbles. You seem to have caught an anaconda. Now die!
No! No! No!
Yes! A pair of loin is invading your territory. Oh no. I hate when loins invade my territory. Fucking typos. But Paul made this game. Ah! Oh, it's brawl on. Let's get it on. Oh. Come on. Do something. Anything. Come on. Yums! Why does it go into slow-mo? Just get me fight. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Let's spin you around a bit. You're going to make somebody a really good rug one day. Oh, he's gone! He's disappeared out the world. Oh, I'm sorry. I made him fall through the floor. I'm so sorry. That is a lovely jumper he's wearing. Let's go check out this jumper. No, it's okay. I'm just going to come and check out your jumper. Oh, check out that jumper. Also, he's got a soul patch. You know, I said I wasn't going to kill you because you got a nice jumper on. You got a soul patch.
No!
Hi!
No!
Oh, dude. Let's have a fight in the water. What's going on? What the hell was that? It just kind of burped on me and I died. There's just too many bears around. Let's go and kill some. Oh, I'm broken. My horse is just dragging along the ground. I no longer do the awesome slidey bit. Oh no. I can't attack. For some reason my body is rigid and broken. Nummies! Sorry, mountain lion. Ah, fucking hell. Now the camera's stuck. Oh my god. They can't see where I'm going. I hope this is a bear. No, it's a tree. Oh, back into night. Yes. Yes. The bear's looking the wrong way to attack. What's it doing? Okay, we killed it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're attached to my face. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's going on? This game's totally... Oh, sorry. Oh, he's gone. No, Berry Bear, no. So yeah, I'm like the Michael Jackson version of a snake now. I just glide across everywhere. In fact, I'm Jesus. I'm sliding on water. The shitty game of the week.
Hi guys, Stuart from Thumb Culture. Gonna fire a quick few ideas at you now about remastered games, what makes a good one, what makes a bad one, and why I think that they're good and bad. They make up a lot of games in the market at the moment. There are hundreds and hundreds of remastered games. Some games that you might not even think are remasters are remasters. So let's go and delve into why I believe that these are swiftly becoming their own genre. And here we go, 5 points. Point number one. Remasters allow a gamer who have never had a chance to play the game in the original format, a chance to play the game. Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection, obviously Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and blah 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 blah. Can't remember the other one. Revelations. They're all coming in a remaster, and it gives people the opportunity to play them on a new console with upgraded visuals. Being able to run on better hardware. If you've never played Assassin's Creed before, this could be a good thing for you. It's one of those things. There are two different sides of the argument. One would say, well, where's Assassin's Creed 1? I want to play it from the start through. But they're giving you a bit of a series, so that's a good thing. When is a remaster more than just a simple port? Now, remasters are generally upgraded visuals, bundled up with all of the DLC and things like that. So with the BioShock, it comes with all 3 games and all their single player DLC. So you get more than just a port, you get the whole collection. Yes, you don't get the multiplayer with the BioShock collection, but you do get the single player storyline so you can play it start to finish. On the other side of it, MX versus ATV, Supercross Encore, according to very reliable sources, it's a remaster of what is potentially the worst game
in that field. It got a Metacritic score of 42 out of 100. It's like, what is that about? You know, so you know there are people out there that want this game, and there are some people that don't. But there's also the remaster. Costs to buy a remaster. So when you're buying a remaster, generally it's at £30 to £40 in the UK, and you get all of that stuff. Now, if you have an Xbox One, you've got backwards compatibility, so you could always buy the original disc for a fraction of the cost and put it in. Yes, you're not going to get the pretty upgraded visuals. I mean, I think it upscales slightly, but I'm not sure. Or the alternative as well is that on the PlayStation, you've got PS4 now, like PS Now, which is a streaming service. So you pay $12.99 a month, and you can stream these games via your internet connection. You know, these are different ways that you can pay for these remasters rather than the £30 outright bish bash bosh upgraded visuals. Longevity. So in my eyes, game company releases remasters to allow that gap between their new console coming. So the fact that Ubisoft are bringing out a Assassin's Creed remaster gives me the impression that in the next year or so there will be another Assassin's Creed. Now, I don't know for sure. There probably has, and it's already been announced and what have you. I'm not a massive Assassin's Creed fan. I know, I'm shocked. Things like that. Then you've got other ones like Call of Duty. You know, Call of Duty has gone one way, and lots of fans want it to go back to how it was. So they're bringing out the remaster of Modern Warfare. This gives people the opportunity to go back to a game that they played 9 years ago. 9 years. And having played the single player campaign, it looks stunning. They've done a real good job remastering that game. So it gives a bit of more gameplay to it. Another one, GTA. GTA on the PS4 is technically a port of the PS3 version. It was always coming. It was always going to happen. But the amount of DLC that you get with that game for free, all you have to do is buy the game and Rockstar give you all of the DLC for free. It is just making the online game just take off and go in completely brilliant directions. With the new Bikers DLC is just phenomenal. One thing, Rockstar, if you're watching, allow us to have 2 people that can access our buildings. And finally, nostalgia. Going back to COD 4, Modern Warfare, I played it when it first came out and I was absolutely in love with the game. Played it all the time. Every game that I played I just wanted to play COD. Since then, for me, it's taken a steady decline down, and recently it's like I'm not massively into jump boosts and boost jumps and slides and wall runs. It's cool, but not on a Call of Duty, in my opinion. There are people out there that love it. So the fact that they're going back to its basics to allow us to play these basic games, and there are some people out there that have never played Modern Warfare, have never had the opportunity to play on Backlot, have never had the opportunity to play on Vacant or Overgrown or Wetwork or Wetwork Shipment. There are just loads of maps that just epitomise Call of Duty. And they're bringing that back, and it's brilliant because I'm going to be able to play it and get owned by everybody in 4K visuals, in HDR visuals, in remastered goodness. And for that's my 5th point. Nostalgia is the root of remasters. If you have a game that you absolutely loved and it gets brought back as a remaster, it's hopefully aiming for you guys. So anyway, this has been 5 points why I think remasters are good and can be a bit dodgy. So thanks for watching. I'm Stuart, this is Thumb Culture, and take it easy.
This week in gaming history. Welcome one and all to another edition of This Week in Gaming History. First up is Stargate for the arcades, released October the 21st, 1981, making it just about as old as me. Good lord. Developed by BidKids, designed by Eugene Jarvis and Larry Damar, and published, of course, by Williams Electronics. It was the sequel to Defender, and also went by the name as Defender Stargate and Defender 2. Very much the same as the original Defender arcade game, a space shoot 'em up, and a lot of fun. You can get it now on the bonus material for Midway Arcade Treasures on the PS2, etc. But the original game was ported to the Apple II, the Atari 2600, the C64, PC, DOS, and the NES. It's a two-player game, but they basically you alternate turns between it. It came in as a stand-up arcade, and also one of those the cocktail table games, which were all the rage back then. I remember having a Pac-Man version of that in my local pub when I was, God sakes, which I used to get taken into by my parents. But yes, well worth your time and quarters, as it may be, to have a go on Stargates if you can find an arcade cab, or of course download it or get it on Midway Arcade Treasures. Yes, released this day, October the 21st, 1981, is Stargate. Next up, and possibly the most significant video game console release of all time. Yes, this week in 1985, October the 18th to be exact, released in North America was the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. Basically brought the declining video gaming industry back from the brink, and it was a phenomenon. Released with 17 launch titles, including 10-Yard Fight, Baseball, Clu Clu Land, Duck Hunt, Excite Bike, Golf, Dynamite, Hogan's Alley, Ice Climber, Kung Fu, Pinball, Soccer, Stack Up, Tennis, Wild Gunman, Wrecking Crew, and of course the almighty Super Mario Brothers. It was incredibly successful in the United States and all over the world, with its best-selling game being Super Mario Brothers, with 40.23 million as of 1999. Super Mario Bros. 3, of course, 18 million, and Super Mario Bros. 2 with 10 million. What hasn't been said about the NES? It is an absolutely wonderful machine. It's now getting on for 30 years old it is 30 years old, and we're basically getting a new version of the NES come out with some games built in, which looks quite a lot of fun and well worth getting hold of. But yes, the NES released in 1986 in North America, and the rest, as they say, is history.
新しい冒険が今始まろうとしている。愛よ、勇気を奮い立て。僕らはマリオと強くなる。テクニカルファンタジーゲーム「スーパーマリオブラザーズ3」。
Let's fast forward now to 1988, October the 23rd, 1988 to be exact, for the Japanese release of arguably the greatest NES game of all time, Super Mario Bros. 3, released by Nintendo, developed by Nintendo R&D 4, directed by Shigeru Miyamoto and Takashi Tezuka, with the music composed by Koji Kondo, and it is a brilliant example of platforming goodness. Whoever hasn't played Super Mario Bros. 3 needs to be not listening to this and going out and playing Super Mario Bros. 3 right now. There is so many different versions that you can get. You can get it on the Wii U, the 3DS, the Wii, pretty much any system that has ever been released by Nintendo. There'll be a copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 available for it, so you have no excuses why you shouldn't be playing it. Super Mario Bros. 3, it improved on the formula of the original Super Mario Bros. And went back to that similar formula from the Super Mario Bros. 2, which was basically just a port of Doki Doki Panic, but hey, we don't go into that. Adding lots more superpowers like the Raccoon Mario and the one where you turn into a statue, and Frog Mario and all sorts of stuff. It's great. It is so great. It also introduced the world map to the Mario Brothers games, which would go on to Super Mario Bros. 4, which was Super Mario World. And yeah, it's just brilliant, and one of the greatest video games of all time. The Americans, of course, and we in England as well, our first view of it was the 1989 film The Wizard, starring Fred Savage from the Wonder Years. But of course, the lucky Japanese have been playing it for a year by then, and we wouldn't see it until 1990 and 1991 respectively for the North American and PAL regions. So yes, released October 23rd, 1988, Super Mario Bros. 3.
Sega presents one champion of good, one pawn of evil. It's Sonic and Knuckles. Not only is it the greatest Sonic game ever, it also comes with lock-on technology. Plug in Sonic 2 and use Knuckles to play in a whole new way. Plug in Sonic 3 for 34 megs of power.
So let's fast forward to 1994. October the 18th, 1994, which saw the release of Sonic and Knuckles for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. Got a worldwide release on that date, apart from Australia, I believe, which got it about a month later. Sonic and Knuckles, if you've never played it, it is the fourth in the Sonic games, but it's not really Sonic 4. It's an extra game, a bit more like Sonic 3. However, you could plug in Sonics 2 and 3 into Sonic and Knuckles, so you could play as Knuckles in those games. An absolutely cracking game. I'd put it probably as number third in my favourite Sonic games. But, well worth your time. It's basically the same sort of thing going on. Dr. Robotnik is relaunching his orbital weapon system, the Death Egg, while Knuckles is fighting Egg Robo. And, yeah, that's it. Collect Chaos Emeralds and do your spiky blue thing, if you'd excuse the vernacular. Sonic and Knuckles, yes, released this week in gaming history, October the 18th, 1994, for the Sega Genesis / Sega Mega Drive.
Only on Sega Genesis. Sonic and Knuckles, other game cartridges, and Sega Genesis each sold separately.
Okay, so last but by no means least, released this week in 2001 on the PlayStation 2, and one of the most important game releases in the history of video games, and that is Grand Theft Auto 3 by Rockstar Games DMA Design. It was the first time that the series had gone into 3D after the top-down versions of Grand Theft Autos 1, 2, London, etc. And it basically kick-started the massive franchise that it is. It was pretty popular for 1 and 2, but with Grand Theft Auto 3, it shot into the stratosphere. This time, it's set in Liberty City, again, which is pretty much based on New York City, and you follow Claude, after he's left for dead, and he quickly becomes entangled in a world of gangs and corruption and terrible, terrible crime. I think I remember the game being delayed following the events of September 11th, 2001, and because it needs to change a few things that were deemed inappropriate, as far as I can remember. It was released mostly on the PS2. That was the time in 2001. Of course, the Microsoft Windows got a version about 6-7 months later in 2002. Xbox got a version long time after that in 2004 with iOS and FireOS coming out in 2011 and 2014 respectively. Yeah, what can be said? It's... You basically go around, you can commit crimes, you escape from the police, you have to do lots of different missions. It's just brilliant, brilliant fun. The graphics are a little bit ropey compared to nowadays, but you're talking about a game which is 15, nearly 16 years old. And it still, though, holds up pretty well today. Sales-wise, it's sold by the bucket load. Around about 5.5 million units in the United States by the end of 2004. But altogether, I think it sold around about 14.5 million units worldwide, which is an incredible amount of games. Of course, it wasn't without its controversy, but it's a Grand Theft Auto game, and it will get steadily more throughout the years. But this was really the game that started it all. Released this week in gaming history, the 21st of October 2001. Okay, so that is about it for this week. Of course, as always, we didn't have the time to get every game that was released this week in gaming history. Those games include Mr. Doe on the arcades in 1982, and the first of the Sword Quest games, Earthworld, for the Atari 2600 in 1982 also. 87 also saw the release of Punch-Out for the NES. 1998 saw Turok 2 for the Nintendo 64, and 2000 saw the release of Quake 3 Arena for the almighty Dreamcast. But yes, that is it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this week in gaming history, and there'll be more next week. So until then, goodbye, good luck, and good riddance.
I want to talk to you today about piles of shame. Piles of shame. Where did they come from? I have never known a pile of shame in my life. I've been gaming since 1982 when the Sinclair ZX Spectrum first came out. And you know what? Never had a pile of shame. So I'll tell you why. Because I couldn't afford a pile of shame. Even though games cost £1.99. £1.99. You go down your local fucking newsagents, pick up a game, Mastertronic, £1.99. Take it home and you'll play it. You'll play that fucking game until you complete it, even if it's the biggest pile of shit on this planet. Right? That's what you've done. Because that's what games were for. That's what games were all about. You had 3 lives, you had a joystick and a fucking single fire button, and that's what you fucking done. You played that game, you completed it. You didn't just buy them for the sake of it and pile them up and never play them again. What's the point in that? What is the point in that? I can't think where piles of shame came from, you know? Because I've never been able to afford games like just like that. They're expensive. Spectrum games, £1.99, as I say, down at local news agents. That was great. You go down there after school with your pocket money, pick up a game. Happy days, right? But then if you really wanted a special game like from US Gold or Ocean or Imagine, those type of things, then you might have to save up a bit longer because they're $8.99, maybe $12.99 max. You know, and that's what we've done, and we saved up and we bought that game and we played it and completed it, and that was what gaming was all about. The PlayStation came along, the PlayStation 2 and so on, and as they come along, I got older, so I was able to earn more money, but yet still couldn't afford every fucking game under the sun, just have it sitting there gathering dust. What's that all about? Look at this right here, look, fucking video games. I ain't touched one of them. Don't really want to either. But you know what, you buy them. Why do you buy them? I don't know, you might go into a game, for example, see, you know, well, that's a tenner, I'll give that a go. Buy it, play it, hate it, leave it, end of. That's the discussion. So I'm thinking to myself, how have we got to this point where we have piles of shame? How have games become so disposable? I can't work it out. I mean, there's various reasons. Maybe it is the advent of the game shop, you know, with their, you know, pre-owned policy, and you can get games for cheap. I mean, I remember you go into the game, you can pick up, like, I don't know, anything really, Pirates of the Caribbean on the PS3 for £10. 10 quid, right? You think, fucking hell, that is well worth a punk. Even if it's a shit game, it's worth £10 fucking pound. So what do? You buy it, and you do play it, and you think, yeah, that is a pile of shit. Turn it off, you won't ever touch it again. Won't take it back down to the game, because the trading value of that would be like, well, no, 2p. So there's no point doing that, so you put that in the fucking pile of shame. So let's talk about the Super Nintendo, the Super fucking Nintendo, right? 16-bit graphics, lovely jubbly, you know, but when you're paying £50 for a game, 50 fucking quid for a game on the Super Nintendo, do me a favour. I mean, I'm not being funny, I was 15 at the time, I had a paper round. I couldn't afford £50 a game. I wanted Street Fighter 2 so much, but I couldn't afford it. I had to work and deliver so many fucking papers until I could afford it. You know, so if you was lucky, you might be able to afford it and save up if you had a paper round or something, right? But if you didn't, you have to wait till your birthday and Christmas. That literally equates to getting 2 games a year. 2 fucking games a year. And do you know what? When you get those games, back like in the Spectrum, you made sure you fucking got the most out of that shit. Is it the digital age that has made us have piles of shame? Because the games are so easy to pick up nowadays. All you got to do is turn on your PlayStation 4 and there you go. You've got a whole shop ready for you to go. PlayStation Plus member, sure enough, you're paying a little subscription for it, but you do get games a lot cheaper. So sometimes, yes, they are worth a punt. PlayStation Network right now has got a massive sale on. I don't like Battlefield games or Call of Duty games. I don't really play them at all. I don't really like them. But you know what? Right there, Battlefield 4, that was on the bloody PlayStation Network for £4. £4. I thought I'd be nuts to miss that out. So I bought it. And I won't even play that. It's going to be in my virtual pile of shame now. I've got stacks of games I have downloaded on the PlayStation Network that I've never played. Or I might have played once. Never again. And I can't understand why this kind of frivolity of gaming has come from. You know, sure, I've got older, I earn more money, but at the same time, I have a house to pay for, a car to pay for, tax, bills, mortgage, a lot. So in fact, I probably have less disposable income now than I did back in the day. If there's a lull in the, you know, during the summer, it used to be the summer anyway, if there's a lull, then, you know, you want something to play. You know, but nowadays you're getting good quality games, Unravel, you know, all these indie games are coming along, everything like that. And they are really good quality games. You know, it may not be everyone's cup of tea. Velocity 2X, picked that up for like £4 as well. Really, really good games. And I'm still asking myself this question, where is this pile of shame come from? You know, games have not got cheaper. If anything, they got more expensive. So I come to the conclusion that I think it's more to do with the fact that we have this thirst for new games. We love games so much that we just need to play a new game. It could be an addiction perhaps, but for some reason we have this insatiable thirst for a new game. And it is probably highlighted most at the launch of the PlayStation 4, when it launched with virtually nothing. The only game that came with it was Resogun, which is a fucking amazing game, and that was it. So as soon as something new came along, like Thomas Don't Starve, or whatever the fuck that's called, I bought it. It was shit. I mean, Sean loved it. I never got it myself. It was a pile of shit, but I bought it because it's another game to play. And I think that's happened since the launch of PlayStation 4, and it hasn't stopped. As soon as a new game comes available, you need to have it because you always need something to play. And I'm like, fucking that's ridiculous. You know, piles of shame should not be there. We should get a game, savour it, complete it, and then, you know, then move on to the next game. I don't know why we have this kind of habit of just sitting there, play the game for like half of it, and then forget it because another game has come along. The only game I played recently from start till finish in the last year or so was Uncharted 4, because it was a good game and I really wanted to see the end of it. Every other game I bought, I've started, had never finished, and I probably won't go back to. No Man's Sky, the same. I got it, I did enjoy it, now I can't be bothered to play it anymore, and I don't think I ever will. You know, I bought Shadow of the Beast, I bought Unravel, and Velocity 2X, all these games, all very cheap on the PlayStation Store. I ain't going to play any of them. But I feel good buying it because it gives me something new to play. See, because perhaps maybe it's just the case that we just want to have something to play on our PlayStation. Maybe we are just particularly bored at the moment. I'm just waiting for that one big thing to come along, like Uncharted 4. So you're buying games just to make up the space until the next big game comes along, and then the next big game. Because if you don't do that, you probably won't hardly play your PlayStation. And it turns out that when you do buy a game, you play it for a bit, and then obviously another one comes out a bit cheaper, or there's a sale or whatever, and you buy that. And I think that's the other thing we need to worry about, investing time. I mean, we're all getting busy now. Life is non-stop, 24 hours a day, isn't it? It's like you don't stop. You don't sleep as much, you just work, and then a little bit of play or look after the kids, whatever it is. So time is a factor. So we start a game and we don't get a chance to finish it because for whatever reason, and then all of a sudden, let's buy another game. So that game gets relegated to the pile of shame. It's just such a waste. I don't know if the answer is to have less game releases, make them more expensive so the developers will have more money to play with, so the next game will be bigger and last longer. You don't really get like this same thing with films, do you? You know, because you don't get a pile of shame of films. You buy a film, you watch it, and you can put it away because you know it's 2 hours of your time. You can then look at it again when you're bored. Oh, I might watch Superman again. Maybe I'll see if that film is as bad as Roscoe keeps making out. I don't know. It just doesn't happen. It's only video games where you get a pile of shame, and I think that's an absolute utter waste.
La la.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a bit cold.
I abandoned a warm-up match in order to start this.
Yeah,
and it wasn't going well.
I won 3-0 on my tournament match before this, which is
Oh,
always
damn.
good, but this is a whole different kettle of fish.
So this is Hartlepool versus Wickham, Sean versus Stu.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
He's in there. Oh come on, ref. That's how they play in the League 2.
In the League 2, in the lower divisions.
In the league. Yeah.
Oh, the back heel. That was a beauty. Oh, not having that.
And the counter attack. Oh.
See that? That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Oh, he
beautiful.
stopped his run. Look at the size of that defender. Holy moly, it's like Bigfoot.
He used to play for Stoke. Oh, just keep the ball player, whatever you want to do. Oh, who's got an injury?
I have no idea.
That guy's got an injury.
There it is.
Oh!
Oh my word, Bean.
The bean.
Oh dear.
That was close.
That was, yeah. Oh, Featherstone.
Featherstone, as in.
Yeah.
The only Featherstone I have ever heard of is a flamingo from the film Romeo and Juliet.
Maybe he's injured.
And I'm wearing the pink, so.
Oh. Well, this is it. Maybe got a bit injured. That really, these players can't go forward. They can't tackle.
Oh,
there we go.
What was that?
Oh, great pass! Great pass to you.
Nice and. Oh, what the?
Well in.
Oh, not having that.
Oh, whatever, ref. Whatever. Not my fault. His players are weaklings.
1.5. 1.5 star. What 1-star team? Here we go. I'm going to try and take a 1-star free kick. Ready? Oh.
No.
Oh!
Oh! I tell you what, it's on target. That counts.
That's a 1-star free kick right there.
That counts.
Wow. Oh! What's going on?
He's turned him. He's banging it.
Oh! That wasn't too far away.
That was like full power, and it just like trickled over the line.
The mighty Marcus Bean.
Yeah.
2 shots now. He's getting close. He's getting his eye in.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh! Oh, what was that? Oh, yes! No!
Oh.
No! Yes! There he is, the monster at the back.
Peachy. Get one more.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh,
No chance. Not with defence like this.
defense like. I'm gonna tear it apart now. Got to. Oh no, no. Committed too many players forward there.
Yo, oh wow, that was brilliant.
Oh, he's
This
gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Oh, should have gone down there.
He's committed. He's committed him.
Oh.
Nah. Oh, I thought you were gonna have a shot then. That'd
No,
have been impressive.
I like to walk it in.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Great defense.
be in the way.
Yeah, just get in the way. Just get in the way of the ball. There's the one thing that like I don't get with all these new FIFAs, and it's the whole tactical defending stuff. Oh, just let it go through.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck's sake. Oh, Almond. Sitter, man. Sitter.
Yeah.
You were saying, new FIFA.
Yeah, the whole tactical defending stuff is just.
Yeah, I long for the days when I could hold down X and run and be okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. You just hold down X and job done.
Oh no!
You didn't play it behind.
Nicky Featherston.
That's the one that's injured, or at least if he wasn't, he is now.
Oh!
Oh!
Keeper looks a bit dodgy, I'll be honest. Keeper looks certainly a bit dodgy.
Oh. Charge!
Well,
right.
Eventful
half. I'm not gonna lie, this has got penalties written all over it.
Do you think? I've got a 90th minute money lined up.
A 90th. Oh. Penalties, and then like the most amazing match of penalties ever.
Yeah, 22 penalties, one after another.
Yeah.
Each of them missing.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. No!
Oh.
No!
Oh, cheers.
Oh, what the hell?
Seriously?
Some magic passing. Oh!
Oh, turned into that
midfield
time.
battle.
Should have seen that one coming.
Oh shit! I thought that was a fucking referee. Oh, she's fucking.
Oh, wrong man.
He is a monster.
He's massive.
And he's fast.
Actually scared.
He's the fastest player on my team, I'm sure. He's basically my created pro, who's massive and also incredibly fast, because that's all I do is just keep running the players. Oh no!
Oh.
No! No! Oh no!
And then
No.
to celebrate, let's go for a fly kick to the thing. Oh, that's not what I was trying. I was trying to do a different celebration, but I'll take that. I'll take that.
So you're one of these guys that actually knows the celebrations, aren't you?
No, I just kind of guess.
Alright, okay.
I like know one celebration.
I know how to stand up in my living room and walk around.
Yeah. And going, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's my birthday. Oh, for fuck's sake. If any of you guys just want to learn how to pass, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's just taking the wind out of Hartlepool sails. Get it?
Oh.
Hartlepool sails. Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, that was brilliant. Just give it back to him. Oh, that's it. Just let him play it around you. Oh, I just dived in for absolutely no reason.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
It's getting tight now. Getting tight.
Yeah. The chat stopped. It's concentration sets in.
I don't lose games often, I'll be honest. Paul's never beaten me. Roscoe's beaten me once, and that was on Guitar Hero. And I fucking hate Guitar Hero.
Wow, bundled through.
Oh, that was shit. Control, buddy. What the fuck?
Oh, balls.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Hawkins.
Hawkins
that-
Bazaar. What a program. Oh, that was a big touch.
For fuck's sake. Who
Oh,
suggested
wow,
one?
that was-
Hey, you know, he got to the player.
Oh my word. This is this just got interesting kind of all of a sudden. Oh
Run!
man, 3-0.
Run!
Use your muscle. Use your muscle. That's it. Use your weight. Oh, come on.
I'll take that. Stoke style from here on in. Long throws.
Just hoof it into the box.
That's it. For fuck's sake.
Get rid of it. My big issue that I have when playing FIFA is I tend to play it out from defense rather than just getting rid of the damn thing.
Oh, fuck's sake. Keep their patience, yeah. Okay, no problem.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Great block. Mine ref. He touched it as it went out.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking shitey balls. Oh my god.
Really? This is amazing. The standard of
For fuck's
football on
sake.
show.
It's like,
Oh.
I want you to pass, but not to that player, and not really that badly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why did he take so long to pass?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fair enough. Well
It was
played.
close. It was close. It could have been any. It could have gone either way. I think.
I apologise in advance now. This is going to be awful. Hope you're ready for this.
I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I'ma travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch you, Hunter and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, they're my best friend, and the world they must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch you, Pokemon true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, bitches, fuck this. Woo! I'll get my revenge. I'm fucking coming for all of you. Paul, you're on notice. Ross, you're on notice. Stuart, oh boy, I'm coming for you.